A marketing attribution model is a way for a business to figure out which of its marketing efforts are effectively leading to sales or desired actions by customers. It's a framework for thinking about which marketing strategies like ads, emails, social media posts are responsible for people buying a product or taking a specific action, like signing up for a newsletter. When you run an advertising or marketing campaign for a brand, the potential customers you're targeting may come across multiple touch points before they engage or convert. Marketing attribution models are ways to analyze the performance of each campaign. It's a way of asking yourself, was it the first ad that convinced the individual to engage? Or what if the last touch point the individual saw was a social media post before converting? With proper tracking and enough data, you can glean patterns and insights to help you double down on the best marketing strategies. Two fundamental marketing attribution models are first-click attribution and last-click attribution. As a business or marketer, it is useful to see what the very first interaction was between your brand and a potential customer. First-click attribution is basically asking the question, what was the very first piece of marketing, ad, or social media post that drove an individual to click a link and visit the business website? Thinking about the customer journey this way helps businesses identify which marketing efforts are successful in introducing potential customers to their brand. In other words, filtering your data to look at first-click attribution is a good way to see which marketing is leading to brand awareness. That being said, sometimes a customer experiences many interactions over time with a brand before indicating any real interest or engagement. Where first-click attribution doesn't take into account any subsequent interactions after the very first interaction between a brand's marketing and a customer, last-click attribution is a way of seeing it from the most recent source that brought a lead to the business. In other words, filtering data and insights from the perspective of last-click attribution is a way of looking at the customer journey based on the most recent marketing that drew in the lead. So as an example, maybe an initial Google ad is driving new visitors to a business website, which would be an example of first-click attribution. But maybe it's the brand's interesting and engaging social media posts that are leading to subsequent visits and ultimately driving sales. That's a use case where it's helpful to make the distinction between the first thing that brought in a lead and the most recent thing that actually led to conversions or sales. Of course, looking at the very first interaction or the most recent interaction are just a few ways to think about the customer journey. There are many other models or frameworks of thinking when it comes to the marketing that drew in a customer. For example, multi-touch attribution looks more comprehensively at all of the various steps or touch points along the way as a customer sees marketing from a brand over time. Sometimes a business or marketer only needs to view the data from a simplified perspective, filtering down to just the very first marketing source that drew in a lead, while other times, the very last or most recent source is of interest. That's why WhatConverts has built-in features for filtering data according to these well-established attribution models. Here in the Lead Manager, as you begin to populate it with lead data, you can click this drop-down menu to filter based on different attribution models. From there, you can view your data to gain advanced perspectives and insights that ultimately help you prove and grow your marketing ROI.